Behold the unparalleled excellence that is Charlotte Flair.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
Well, I just checked the weather here and the forecast calls for greatness.
Charlotte Flair is one of the greatest female superstars of all time. In serious conversation to be the GOAT.
Yeah, look at all the record title reigns. Look at all the main events. Look at all the firsts. The history books were made for someone of Charlotte Flair's caliber.
Lost over a year of her career to injury and became the first ever two-time Women's Royal Rumble winner on her first night back.
Once again, Charlotte's claimed her rightful spot in the main event on the grandest stage of them all. Success is second nature to Charlotte Flair.
She is possibly the greatest competitor in women's division history, and she's only getting better.
She just gave her opponents an incredible opportunity.
This is one superstar you don't want to mess with.
Got that right.
And her opponent from Los Angeles, California, the WWE Women's Champion, Victoria.
This is a woman who is downright malicious and has twisted mind games.
Well, those mind games have done their part in helping her win multiple championships.
With Victoria in the ring, things could truly get out of control here.
Her fans definitely hope so, Byron. And here we go with Charlotte Flair set for singles action.
Wrestling royalty has a name, and it is Charlotte Flair. The queen of WWE, Charlotte knows that this is her universe, and we're all merely just peasants living in it. That includes her competition. Might as well bow down, then lay down when you have the chance.
I doubt things will go down like that tonight, Corey, but Charlotte has absolutely no problem fighting to prove her dominance.
But they've got to compete with the always calculating mind of Victoria.
Not only focused on breaking boundaries, she's also focused on breaking her opponents, picking her opponents apart mentally before dissecting them physically inside the ring. Victoria is dangerous.
She's had a lot thrown her way already.
Victoria taking care of business with that attack. We know that Charlotte likes to take a methodical approach to her matches, which is why you should try and up
top, look at the power here. Incredible. Military press slam. Look at this. Hair pull mat slam. Just a continuous rush on Charlotte here.
And with this pace being picked up, Charlotte's struggling to catch up here.
What a counter. Clothesline.
What impact. Victoria is really fired up. Two fists full of hair. This can't be legal.
Oh, just dropped her like she was nothing. She dodges out of the way.
Back elbow.
Jeez, did you see that?
Lariat. Victoria with an aggressive game plan here.
Charlotte trying to withstand this surge.
Placing her against the turnbuckle. Boom, what impact.
Oh, a knee. Lights out.
She's getting fired up, ready to show her opponent what she's got.
Uh-oh! Suicide dive! Showing reckless abandon. There was every chance that could have gone wrong, but instead, it was right on the money.
Lately, things have been a tad heated between these...
Blast off! You gotta be kidding me! Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A, right there.
Flair is falling behind now.
Victoria's proving to be quite the force.
And she slides her back to the mat.
Maneuvers out of the way. Victoria a step ahead there.
Point of the elbow, nailed it.
Elbow drop.
And just look at the damage to Charlotte's face after that shot.
Oh, face stop.
Victoria lifting her opponent up. Widow's peak.
Nothing Charlotte Flair can do now.
Here we go. Cover. 2. Wow, just barely making it out.
It's not often Charlotte comes that close to defeat. You have to think the temperature of this match is
Up high.
Nobody home. What an impact.
Good God. Just a disgusting thud heard here at ringside. Uh-oh. Dragon Sleeper applied. This could be it. This is not where she wants to be.
showing the world just how much fight she's got left.
Oh. Sharp chop. Looking stunned here, guys.
Sent into the ropes and a sharp elbow to the back.
And again.
Great way to wear down your opponent.
Victoria setting her opponent up into the spider's web. Victoria lifting her opponent up. Widow's peak.
Is that gonna decide it for Victoria? Going for the win, not letting up.
And a victory. What a win she picks up here tonight.
Here is your winner, Victoria!
And Victoria walks away with the W.
Victoria proving once again why she's one of the biggest threats in the division today.
Matchup just about to get underway.
Hey. Wait, Corey, is this your doing?
Absolutely not. This superstar simply wants to get a closer look at the action.
Byron, get out of the way. I think our guest wants to join us here on commentary.
Oh, great.
They can't focus on who is ringside, has to focus on the opponent in the ring.
What a gift it truly is to have this superstar here at ringside beside us.
Yeah, well, this superstar is obviously very interested in the outcome of this matchup. Question is, are they actually going to stay out of the match for once?
Bell rings, and hopefully these superstars' eyes are on the prize here. Obviously, an attempt was just made to shake some focus in this one.
I've said it before, but in this business, you've got to keep your head on a swivel. We just got a first-hand look at why that is.
Yes, because some people just can't help themselves and have to...
Perched in a dangerous position up top. It's about to get worse from here.
Superplex! And Candice being out-wrestled there.
That's the kind of ability Victoria is looking to show tonight.
Candice LeRae has a lot of experience, but Corey, she's usually at a size disadvantage in the ring. How's that going to factor into this? Byron, our guest has been doing a much better job at commentary than you ever have.
Well, nonetheless, I think our guests like us are enjoying the physicality of this matchup as it spills outside in front of us. And uh-oh.
You can feel the tension.
Might want to sit down.
Come on, get some control here.
Oh, his plan.
Well, you kind of think this guest commentator had it coming by leaving the announce desk.
Look at the carnage at ringside.
Now the carnage will continue inside the ring.
Somehow you got to try to focus on the match, not worry about what's going on around the ringside.
I agree with you, Cole, but this superstar seems to be having no trouble taking everyone out in the vicinity.
Landing like a ton of bricks, letting gravity increase the impact. Hair pull net slam. A steady stream of moves taking out LeRae.
Candice is getting the window shut at every opening.
How humiliating, just kicks to the face.
You can see that each strike drained their opponent's energy.
Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting.
Uh-oh, way too much.
Diving moonsault.
Ooh!
Victoria with an aggressive game plan here.
Victoria is proving to be quite the force.
The spider's web. Victoria in total control. Hoisting her opponent up. Widow's pick.
Will that do it for Victoria?
Oh, going right into the pin.
2. And that's it. Victoria is your winner.
Here is your winner, Victoria!
He was able to push aside the metaphorical noise in this one and secure the victory.
They tried to tune out the added presence, but it ultimately proved to be too much for them.
You hate to see it. There's the bell, and it's on. The WWE Women's Championship represents everything these women stand for as athletes.
Look, the hype's in the rearview mirror. It's time to buckle up because there's nothing like being on this stage, throwing down for the highest of prizes in the game.
Goodness, that hurt the shoulder. Clothesline.
Each shot landing with a little bit more venom. Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
WWE Universe appreciating these athletes going all around. Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now.
Oh, caught by the back elbow. On the top rope now. Position at top rope, heading up there. This is not going to be good.
Could be catastrophic.
Suplex. That intimidation factor of Charlotte getting a bit challenged there.
That's the kind of ability Victoria is looking to show tonight.
That was a strong kick.
We know that Charlotte likes to take a methodical approach to her matches, which is why you should try and up the pace when you're in the ring against her. Be the one to make Charlotte have to catch up for once.
Not a bad idea, Corey.
Honing in on the arm.
A consistent attack being mounted on Flair.
And with this pace being picked up, Charlotte's struggling to catch up here.
Back body drop.
Victoria trying to ramp things up. Charlotte able to steer clear.
Countering the Queen.
Vicious right hand, just brutalizing their opponent.
Now Victoria asserting control.
Victoria's proving to be quite the force. Ooh, sharp elbow. A little showboating from Victoria.
Back into the ring here. And Victoria able to reverse that.
Not the hair. Anything but the hair.
Win at any cost.
Victoria setting her opponent up into the spider's web. Climbing to the top turnbuckle now. Look out!
Down hard with the leg drop.
And the challenger's really not looking so hot now.
I have no idea how she's still standing.
Victoria in total control. Hoisting her opponent up.
That is how a true champion defends their title.
And now going for the victory.
Is this it?
A kick out.
Simply refusing to let this opportunity slip away.
And who knows if there'll be another shot. Yet you can't give up now.
And you see a perplexed look now for how such impactful offense couldn't gain a pinfall. An overbearing assault on Charlotte now.
Charlotte's got to find a way to put her best foot forward here.
Oh, this is just ruthless. I mean, it's effective.
Ooh, saw it coming and hit him with a shot to the face.
And look at from a back suplex.
Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball. Oh!
Totally helpless at the moment. Up and over. Victoria with an aggressive game plan here.
Victoria's proving to be quite the force.
She's out of the ring. The referee's count will begin soon. She throws her back in.
Oh, oh, oh. Oh.
Elbow on the spot.
Oh, look at her step through. Here it comes. Figure four locked in. Submission is in.
just wrenching away here. Is she going to be able to get out of this? She tried to reverse the pressure. She does. And now she's out.
Oh, nasty headbutt.
And Charlotte is being controlled here.
The Queen's perseverance being tested here. Counters and counters. Each superstar looking dialed in.
Check your face after that one. That can make an opening for her.
These two showing how well they know each other.
Victoria lifting her opponent up. Widow's pick.
This might be it. The champ might keep it here.
2 count. Do you guys think that this will finally end this rivalry? This big victory here?
We certainly hope so. These two proud competitors gave it their all, but the loser not too happy.
I don't think this rivalry is anywhere near finished.
Here we go, underway, and some words exchanged. Didn't think that was going to happen.
There's no way these two coexist for the whole match.
I think they can do it.
They're obviously not on the same page at all.
Maybe they just have to work the early kinks out.
Oh, come on, Saxton. Let's get real. This is a terrible sign for this team.
And now with things underway, it looks like we'll see if that show of disrespect we just saw has any bearing on the outcome of this one.
The thing about this is, these superstars don't just dislike each other, they don't respect each other.
Oh, in this business, you have to earn your respect. If a handshake doesn't work, maybe a little beatdown will.
And it looked like Michin wasn't able to defend against that. Into the corner. Oh, and a right hand.
His partner just took the bullet for him. And now dropping bombs in the middle of the ring.
You can feel the intensity building. Oh.
This is absolute madness.
Yeah, melee.
I'm kind of loving it. Every minute of it.
There's a brawl all over the arena.
I think it's understandable that this superstar was questioning whether or not he was hit on purpose by their friend. Let's hope that cooler heads will ultimately prevail. Oh, man, thrown with such force, the whole ring is rattling.
She's looking to end her right now.
Look at this! Oh, no, went big and pays for it.
A gnarly landing. That's why you can't get caught up in the heat of the moment.
An all-around bad decision.
Oh. Boom! Throws her back in from ringside. Once again, she's put on the back foot.
You really can't do this all on your own. That's what your teammate is for.
Now Victoria asserting control.
There's incredible impact with every maneuver Victoria delivers. Ooh!
Power slam. Stepped on them. What disrespect.
Beautiful moonsault to follow.
Where did that come from? I don't think anyone could believe they were able to pull off a standing moonsault.
Spider's web is passed and quickly into the cover.
Might be in trouble. Dangerous position for the referee there. Boom. Off the ropes. Brutal knee to the side of the face. She gets taken into the corner. Needs to get out.
Oh, right to the gut.
Man, oh man. Big slam. Would you look at that? The Queen allowing the WWE Universe to take it all in, to experience the glory that is her presence.
Got the tag.
Just in time, too. Went for the springboard and missed. Just cranking the head. That's how you wear down your opponent.
A picture-perfect leg snap from Charlotte.
Oh, man. Wow, what a leg sweep. Oh, crushing the knee here. Tag made. Victoria lifting her opponent up.
Widow's peak. Will that do it for Victoria? Will that do it?
1, 2. Hey, what a victory. Wait a minute.
This is what we were expecting. We knew these two were like a ticking time bomb.
So much hostility between these two. Tag team or not.
Putting teamwork to the test in this match under traditional tag rules. Time to get it started with Victoria and Charlotte Flair. And they'll have their work cooperating cut out for them here, dealing with Nia Jax and Michin.
And communication for these teams is going to be key in this one. A complete focus on teamwork is the only way to win. Oof!
Ooh, leg snap. And again in the other direction. Double underhook applied. Up and...
Golly, that sounded rough.
Shoulder right in the midsection.
Oh, a knee. Lights out.
Gosh.
She is in a jam now.
Beautiful suplex. Stepped on them. What disrespect.
Beautiful moonsault to follow. When you put that kind of size behind a moonsault, you're basically turning your opponent into a pancake. One answer after another. Neither competitor giving an inch. Ooh! Draped across the top rope.
Clubbing forearm.
Ooh, bullseye. Oh, headbutt.
Pick up your teeth in section 112.
Elbow drop, big time.
Nia didn't look too comfortable there.
Her partner might need to intervene here and get her some breathing room.
Oh, back elbow. Knife edge chop. Now Victoria asserting control.
There's incredible impact with every maneuver Victoria delivers.
Spider's web.
You can just...
Oh, this could be over.
2.
Did you see the whiplash off the turnbuckles? The crowd is behind Charlotte, and she knows it.
Tag made. Here we go.
Bam! Man. Stalking a downed opponent in a vicious boot.
Oof!
We go behind.
Oh, nice. Beautiful Charlotte's Web.
And a strong kick out in 1.
I'm happy she did. I don't want this match to end.
And it's Michin looking for the win. She kicks out with force.
Really had less than a second to stay alive there.
Up and...
Wheelbarrow face buster.
Man.
She makes the tag.
Boom. Hit the ropes to pick up speed and a big kick to the side of the face.
And Michin won't be having a good night if she allows more offense like that.
That's the kind of ability Victoria is looking to show tonight. In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
Draped into the deadly Tree of Woe position.
Stuck in the Tree of Woe. They are doing whatever they please.
Oh, man.
Victoria lifting her opponent up. Widow's peak.
And that can keep Michin down.
2. Tag is good.
Tag made.
Oh, man.
She's starting to wear her down here.
Yeah, holding strong for this long in a tag team match is commendable, but it might be time to tag out. Nothing Charlotte loves more than to gloat and say, I told you so.
And she'll back it up soon enough.
She got the tag.
Decimating the knee.
Shoulder down. Could this be it? She still fights out in 1.
Shows that this is still anybody's match at this point. Oh, and it's trapped now in just a sharp elbow.
Just caught flush.
The Queen now going up. Working on the arm. And there's the tag. look at front. A back suplex. Stepped on them. What disrespect. Nia Jax brushes that one off. What a reversal. Bullseye.
Oh, point of the elbow finds the mark.
This match has to be close to an end.
These are the moments professionals train for, when you are at your breaking point.
Victoria in total control. Hoisted her opponent up. Widow's pick.
Is that gonna decide it for Victoria?
2. Hangs on by a thread.
Nia Jax refuses to quit. Impressive resilience from Jax here tonight.
That was a great opportunity to put this one away, but it slipped right through her fingers. What destruction we've seen. Not Victoria in total control. Hoisted her opponent up. Widow's pick.
And that took Nia down.
Immediate cover after the impact.
Oh. Oh, ouch.
Across the top rope, all the way to the floor.
Consecutive attacks keeping Michin off her game.
Michin trying to withstand this urge. In the corner now, she doesn't want to stay there.
Boom! Tag made.
Oh, and a kick.
Right to the midsection.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here? Ooh, right to the throat.
Oh, yeah. She is really getting fired up. Flair delivering the chop. Followed by natural selection.
The Queen has this wrapped up.
The cover. Pretty darn impressive tag team victory, wouldn't you say?
I completely agree. These two were able to put their issues to the side to work together for a common goal.
Oh,
wait
whoa.
a second.
Oh!
You might be wrong, Corey. It looks like there's still some tension, considerable tension between these two superstars.
Come on, you just won the match. Can't you get along?
Well, easier said than done, apparently.
Well, it looks like for the moment, cooler heads have prevailed, but there are undeniably issues remaining between these two athletes.
I can't believe this.
A sneak attack from behind, and this superstar is downright unhinged.
The official calling for some backup to try to get this superstar away. This is absurd.
The damage has been done, no doubt about that.
Can they even go in this match?
It's unbelievable to me that that competitor would jump this superstar before the match. The tensions between these competitors almost completely disrupted this match.
But now these superstars look ready for even more action.
There is no reason to go through this match after that brawl before the bell.
Oh, I can think of one very good reason. It's called pride. If you had any yourself, you might understand.
Victoria retaliates.
Beautiful moonsault to follow. And don't just look at that as showing off. The revolution involved in that move makes the impact so much more devastating.
Suplex brings them down.
Cover isn't enough. Kick out at one. Not yet.
You got them right there.
Ah, look at this. Hair pull mat slam. Ooh. Back body drop.
You see the height on that?
Victoria is really fired up.
She keeps on talking, but is she actually going to deliver? From the top rope, Candace on the receiving end.
Ooh, clothesline delivered.
And she's beginning to look a little weary.
Victoria taking care of business with that attack. Way too. You got to be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense, but I can't say it didn't pay off.
Candice LeRae has a lot of experience, but Corey, she's usually at a size disadvantage in the ring. How is that going to factor into this match?
She's the poison pixie for a reason, Cole. Candace knows how to use her smaller stature to her advantage. She knows how to adapt. Chalk it up to those years of experience.
Lifting them with a choke. Look at this power, and then splat. Candace falling victim to a surge of attacks here.
Victoria's proving to be quite the force.
Oh, my Lord. What contact. Oh, the elbow connects.
Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
A complete stalemate of reversals here. Neither one giving an inch.
Victoria lifting her opponent up. Widow's peak.
Will that do it for Victoria? Will that do it?
We've seen how this all started, and it seems to escalate with each week.
Victoria lifting her opponent up. Widow's peak.
Candace has got nothing left.
Into the pin. There's two.
What a match, and we've got company.
I'll let the mind games begin. We know there's no love lost.
And even after the match, ready for a little more.
Well, I think we need some help here to separate these two, or else they're going to tear each other apart.
That's exactly what's going to happen. It is going to pop off. Here we go.
Trading blows back and forth on our stage, and finally, we've got some help. Officials desperately and unsuccessfully trying to separate these two.
All the cops. Keep these two apart.
Charlotte Flair with a microphone in hand, ready to speak to the crowd. She's in the ring, something on her mind.
She's really made good points here.
Yeah, but I don't know if the champ would agree with her.
Oh, boy. Looks like she didn't like what she heard.
Maybe she has some thoughts of her own to share with the class.
I'm sure she's here to set the record straight.
She wasn't expecting to have to answer to a challenge tonight.
It'll be a heck of a matchup if she says yes.
She's done mincing words.
I'm not surprised. You heard what she said.
And when it comes to Charlotte, no one is more deserving of the hype that follows them.
Plenty of superstars talk about being the very best, but Charlotte has always done that and backed it up in the ring.
Without a shadow of a doubt, Flair's accomplishments speak for themselves, and Charlotte looks to remind everyone about them.
But they've got to compete with the always calculating mind of Victoria.
Not only focused on breaking boundaries, she's also focused on breaking her opponents, picking her opponents apart mentally before dissecting them physically inside the ring. Victoria is dangerous.
Did you hear that impact? Just using their foot as a weapon. Victoria takes it. WWE Women's Championship on the line here in this one. A lot of history with this title, and tonight, no doubt, these superstars hope to make history all over again.
Who will stake claim to the top of the division? Who will walk away with the gold around their waist? One after the other.
Straight aggression rained down with unbelievable force, and this could be their path to the title. Driving face first.
I think she's looking to end things here.
And she finds an answer to Charlotte.
Locking up. Being driven back and is getting cornered now.
Oh, strong impact.
Big elbow.
And she heads out to the floor.
Obviously was in need of a breather.
Now bringing the fight back into the ring.
Tremendous impact. Skull-crushing headbutt.
Oh, ouch.
Oof, that'll leave a mark.
The challenger unable to stand in harm's way.
That's the kind of ability Victoria is looking to show tonight.
Corey, what Charlotte's got to do in this one to secure the W? And please don't say, just acknowledge that she's the queen.
Fine, Cole. What Charlotte needs to do is not hold back. She needs to show us some of that patented Flair viciousness. Nobody ever got anywhere by playing night.
And here we go now, top rope. Military press slam. Victoria with an aggressive game plan here.
There's incredible impact with every maneuver Victoria delivers.
Hair-pull net slam. Cuts the attack off.
She is going to look to press on the advantage.
The U-turn Charlotte needed in this match could have been that right there.
She reverses and creates an opportunity.
Here we go. Time to work out some aggression.
Neither competitor is backing down.
Slugging away with everything they've got.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
So much pride, so much resiliency on display. Who will break first? That is the question.
Victoria setting her opponent up into the spider's web.
For the win.
There's two.
Victoria wins and keeps the title.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE Women's Champion, Victoria!
She's able to successfully defend her title tonight.
She knew to cement yourself as a true champion, you have to defend it. You have to become battle-tested. And that is exactly what she did tonight. Victoria on her way to the ring.
The champ has some words for the WWE Universe.
The champ doing some serious chest pounding here.
She seems more confident than ever.
Statement made by Victoria. Guarantee like that could really come back to bite her.
Or it could be the defining moment for her as a champion.
And here we go with Candice LeRae, and since Candice underwent her transformation, she doesn't care how she treats people or what people think.
All Candice is about now is stacking up W's in the win column, Michael. Candice is saying malicious things and then ruthlessly carrying them out.
Candice has been consumed by a new level of aggression and is just relentless when it comes to assaulting her opponents. Poison Pixie is right.
And then there's the conniving mind of Victoria, already working on how she's going to get the win here.
I don't think being smart is conniving, Saxton. Victoria knows what it takes to win at all costs, and that's something that's earned her a top spot in WWE.
Wow. Kick to the gut.
Cranked around into a neck breaker.
Getting set up in the corner now.
Candice LeRae has a lot of experience, but Corey, she's usually at a size disadvantage in the ring. How's that going to factor into this match?
She's the Poison Pixie for a reason, Cole. Candice knows how to use her smaller stature to her advantage. She knows how to adapt. Chalk it up to those years of experience.
Ooh! Oh, that hurt. She's looking winded now.
It speaks to the intensity of this match. It has been a very rough affair so far. Getting lifted to the top rope. Oh, no.
Better make reservations at the local medical facility.
A superplex.
That amount of weight bringing you down, that changes the whole complexion of this match. Oh, a knee. Lights out. She's got nowhere to go.
Suplex.
Rocked with the point of the elbow.
Oh, right into a counter.
Back body draw. You see that height on that?
Victoria with an aggressive game plan here.
There's incredible impact with every maneuver Victoria delivers. Each athlete finding an answer for everything thrown at them.
Victoria going to deliver her finishing move, the Spider's Web.
Looking to capitalize on that move.
Win! A big win! That took a huge effort.
Here is your winner, Victoria!
A big win here for Victoria.
How Candice handles things moving forward is going to make all the difference in the world. This loss could eat at her, or she could decide not to let it beat her.
So she has no idea who she's facing tonight. A complete surprise, but there's her longtime rival, and here comes the opponent.
Surprise, surprise. This is the superstar in your immediate future. And I think she looks nervous, guys.
Wouldn't you be? You prepared for a different opponent and have everything turned upside down on you? She's got every right to be upset.
Come on, they can't fight their own battles?
Oh, this may not be the fight they prepared for, but they're just going to have to make do.
This match is underway, and I think the strategy they came into this match with will need to change now.
The situation may have changed, but the game plan is still the same. Get this win.
Good point, Corey. Man.
Oh, man.
And into the collar and elbow.
So much force there.
And she reversed it. Corey, what's one piece of advice you would give to Indy Hartwell in this matchup?
Oh, that's simple, Cole. Confidence. Indy has the size, the power, and all the potential in the world. But she also has a habit of second-guessing herself and taking a beat before following up on big offense. If Indy can be more confident and self-assured in this match, she'll be on the right path for sure.
Hair pull mat slam! Clothesline!
Good Lord.
So effective. Bang!
Ooh.
Turns that back on Victoria. Lift it up. What's next? Oh, and it's reversed. And Victoria able to reverse that.
Clothesline.
She's making the climb to the top rope. What the heck is this manager doing looking out of the ring? She can't be acting like this.
That's enough. Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy. The ref gets that weapon.
Victoria lifting her opponent up. Widow's peak.
Will that do it for Victoria? And straight into the pin attempt.
There's two. An emphatic victory.
Here is your winner, Victoria!
Despite starting off with a bit of a setback, color me impressed with this victory.
Yeah, Corey, there was reason to be concerned early on, but able to pull out the win in the end.
Well, even though their original game plan needed changing, being able to shift gears so quickly is what earned the victory here.
Every woman wants it. Few get the distinction of holding it. This match is for the WWE Women's Championship. Oh, look at this. The schoolgirl!
And the kick out. Yeah, far too early for her to expect anything else.
Oh, my God, what an elbow.
Kick to the gut.
Cranked around into a neck breaker. And Victoria able to reverse that.
Lands an elbow. Oh! Trading back and forth blows now. Boom!
Giving up nails, how about you? They have to finish this.
Two Titans trading strikes and refusing to back down.
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe. Impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what. Into a moonsault.
It looks like they're pulling out all the stops here. That was a massive standing moonsault.
She's out of it, guys.
Look at this.
Oh, from the rope. Back body drop.
She's getting fired up, ready to show her opponent what she's got.
The challenger really struggling to avoid major damage.
We're reaching that point where one more big maneuver could change the whole match.
And some say the only limit in a no DQ is your own imagination.
Right, so Saxton wouldn't stand a chance. For everyone else, though, the sky is the limit. Anything you wish you could do to get a win, you could probably arrange it here. So my advice is to hold nothing back.
Back elbow smash, nothing fancy.
Oh, and back to the elbow. Victoria taking it to the top rope.
Sky high.
Goes down with a huge leg drop.
Now Victoria asserting control.
There's incredible impact with every maneuver Victoria delivers.
Bam! She flipped that attack around.
Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out. Oh, that's gonna sting.
And saw what was coming there. Clothesline. So effective. Boom. Caught with the elbow. Victoria setting her opponent up into the spider's web. I was talking to a few folks in the locker room earlier today, and they definitely noticed the recent tension between these superstars. Victoria lifting her opponent up with a kick.
Devastating maneuver by the champion.
Turning it into a pin for the win.
And the champ stands tall once again.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE Women's Champion, Victoria!
So she succeeds in defending her title tonight.
There were a few moments where things were up in the air, but she was able to retain her title like a true champion. Victoria on her way to the ring.
The champ has some words for the WWE Universe.
The champ doing some serious chest pounding here.
She seems more confident than ever.
You got to admit, she is bold to make that promise.
Yeah, Corey, but this is the champ we're talking about.
Statement made by Victoria. And the champion just called her shot and promised to make her opponent submit.
I hope her submission skills are sharpened. That's a pretty bold prediction if you ask me. And honestly, guys, Jade Cargill has to be one of the most physically astonishing superstars I've seen in all my years here in WWE.
No doubt, Cole. Jade's body is the result of intensely hard work and unreal determination. Two things Jade is all about. And it's not all for show either. Jade's even more powerful than she looks, if you can believe it.
Yeah, Corey, and Jade Cargill really must be seen to be believed.
But they've got to compete with the always calculating mind of Victoria.
Not only focused on breaking boundaries, she's also focused on breaking her opponents. Picking her opponents apart mentally before dissecting them physically inside the ring. Victoria is dangerous.
Forearm to the jaw. Locking up with one another. Disrespectful shove there. How do you win a no DQ match or even survive it?
By being fearless. You can't let this chaotic and...
Gentlemen,
Yeah, you had a feeling this was going to happen. You had a feeling she was going to show up here tonight.
well, here she is, and here we go.
She's on a mission to disrupt this match. And a suplex.
Oh, come on. She really didn't need to get involved here. Uh-oh. Delivering the suplex. What now? Belly stop.
Oh. Knee straight to the gut, stays off the attack. Right on the chops.
Big offense could be coming here.
Oh, look at this power.
Look at this strength.
Superhuman.
That was ridiculous. Now I see some blood on Jade's face. What a clothesline!
Ouch.
Clothesline! What impact!
Stepped on them. What disrespect. Into a moonsault. Adding a little flair to a damaging impact. Quite the showmanship. I don't know if Cargill can withstand much more of this.
There's incredible impact with every maneuver Victoria delivers.
What a shot!
Oh, yeah, she is really getting fired up.
The competitive spirit is alive and well in this one.
Yeah, I think these superstars were actually fairly eager to test themselves against one another.
That means they recognize each other as being legitimate threats to their own ambitions.
Leading her into the corner now.
Turns that back on Victoria.
Cargill might be able to start mounting something here.
Fighting back, she's still very much in this match.
Shot. Now Victoria asserting control.
And Cargill's looking for a solution.
Victoria in total control. Hoisting her opponent up. Widow's peak.
Is that gonna decide it for Victoria?
Uh-oh. She could be setting up for a submission here. Yanking the arm backwards with the Fuji. Wait, will she break free? Yes, she battles out of the hold. Oh, look at this here, guys. Look at this. Power bomb.
I felt the vibration of that one from all the way over here. Not a whole lot of luster behind that kick out.
Ooh. Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count.
Back in the ring.
And it looks like she's got the sledgehammer. Can someone please take it away from her? Some agility gets her out of dodge.
Victoria retaliates. Knife edge chop. Ascending the ropes. Spike face first.
Not the hair. Anything but the hair. Just dropped her like she was nothing.
Victoria going to deliver her finishing move. Spider's web.
And look at this now. Yes, applying the submission hold.
Can they get the grip locked in? Bending the body in ways it shouldn't be bent.
Tapping out.
Here is your winner, Victoria!
Victoria pulls out the win.
Jade had all the confidence in the world coming into this match, but in the end, it wasn't enough. Piper looks like she's got a lot on her mind, and I'm sure we're going to hear about it.
She could be looking to address the current situation.
Looks like she's got the championship in her sights.
And this crowd is buzzing over that.
Oh, boy. Looks like she didn't like what she heard.
Maybe she has some thoughts of her own to share with the class.
I'm sure she's here to set the record straight.
She wasn't expecting to have to answer to a challenge tonight.
It'll be a heck of a matchup if she says yes.
She's done mincing words.
I'm not surprised. You heard what she said.
A lot of potential for curveballs and surprises here in this no disqualification match.
You take out that stipulation and you open the door to a lot of shenanigans, Michael. Weapons, outside interference, and you never know what's going to happen in a match like this. Ooh!
Oh, jarring back elbow.
And now propped up in the corner.
Boom on the jaw.
Oh, look at this. Ooh. So ruthless.
Ooh.
Connecting with a sharp elbow. Thunderous power slam.
These attacks taking their toll on her a little.
Victoria taking care of... Uh-oh. Wait. Diving moonsault. Victoria is really fired up.
Ooh, going over the top, all the way to the floor. Now Victoria asserting control.
Niven's got to find a way to put her best foot forward here.
Winner, and what a state. Jade Cargill is looking ready as ever to assert herself in the women's division here tonight.
Possibly the biggest free agent signing in the history of the WWE. Jade's power and athleticism are something that will surely keep her at the top of the division.
Yeah, Byron, I think we're all excited to see what Jade Cargill does to cement herself in this match.
But they've got to compete with the always calculating looking to end this. The schoolboy!
Ooh, she puts the brakes on that.
Ooh, jarring back elbow.
Not a good spot to be in.
Ouch, look what that did to Cargill's face.
Power slam.
Good night. She's being prepped for something.
Suplex!
And it looked like Jade wasn't able to defend against that.
Victoria taking care of business with that attack.
Oh, look at this. Hair pull mat slam.
Victoria trying to ramp things up.
All tied up now. Being overtaken here, driven into the corner.
Victoria retaliates. And Corey, what's the play here? How do you contend with a powerhouse like Jade Cargill?
Oh, obviously, Cole.
These two are clearly fired up, going blow for blow. Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up. Oh!
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground. What a head clap.
She's getting fired up, ready to show.
Victoria lifting her opponent up.
That can finish Cargill off.
Taking advantage of the opportunity. Two. Kick out. Thought that was the end of her.
Unreal. Unreal to kick out there. Not only unlikely, downright extraordinary.
There's got to be some sense of desperation right now. She's used her best weapon, but the match still continues. Into a moonsault. Going up to the top now. Reverse on Cargill.
Oh, man. Lands the elbow.
Victoria trying to ramp things up.
Ooh, goes tumbling to the outside. Things not going well for Jade.
And Jade's clearly struggling to keep up with the pace here. It might be too frenetic for her.
No way.
Suicide dive!
No sign of hesitation, and that risk gained big rewards. Sent into the stairs. That'll stop anybody.
I think she just really felt that one.
Yeah, Jade delivering the pain.
Clothesline. Big back body drop.
What elevation. Boom.
And clothesline. Victoria lifting her opponent up. Widow's peak.
Will that do it for Victoria? Will that do it?
That might have put it away. There's two.
Guys, look, what? Oh my goodness!
And going for a ride with a massive choke slam.
What an impact made.
Piper looks like she's got a lot on her mind, and I'm sure we're going to hear about it.
She's in the ring, something on her mind.
She's really made good points here.
Yeah, but I don't know if the champ would agree with her.
Oh, boy. Looks like she didn't like what she heard.
Maybe she has some thoughts of her own to share with the class.
I'm sure she's here to set the record straight.
She wasn't expecting to have to answer to a challenge tonight.
It'll be a heck of a matchup if she says yes.
The date's been set, and she's got the power now.
Let's hope they can remain separated until they meet in the ring again. The most coveted title for women in our business, the WWE Women's Championship, being contested here tonight.
That's more than just the title. There's a lot of pride in it.
Here we go. It's popping off.
Oh, just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
The fight is on, and it's furious.
This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders. Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
Knife edge chop. Beautiful moonsault to follow.
Absolutely crushing their opponent.
Powerful kick.
Using the elbow as a weapon.
Piper Niven in harm's way. Dishing out a suplex.
Measuring.
Oh,
Face stomp.
the challenger really taking it on the chin here.
Power slam.
And Piper is failing to offer any resistance here.
There's incredible impact with every maneuver Victoria delivers.
Ah, look at this. Hair pull mat slam.
Long fall and even harder impact.
Looks like they do not want them inside the ring anymore. Time to venture outside the ropes.
And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
Bringing a steel chair into play here.
I don't like where this is going.
Yeah, Cole, this has the possibility to completely unravel here. Right to the kidneys from behind. A no DQ stipulation means you have to throw your regular playbook out the window. It's not going to save you here. It's time to get extreme.
You make a good point, Corey. Everyday offense just isn't going to cut it in this kind of match.
Good defense there.
Delivered into the barricade.
Snake eyes! That's it. Turn out the lights. The party's over.
No telling what you'll find under the ring here.
Shades of the old EC dub as a kendo stick is introduced to the proceedings.
The challenger looking fairly run down at this stage.
Yeah, you can see the physical cost of this match. Counter after counter. Neither superstar getting the clear advantage.
She throws her back in.
Oh!
Bang! Victoria with...
Oh, no.
No one expected this.
You know, she's got some serious nerve trying to cause some sort of distraction now.
It's brilliant.
Rolled up from behind. This could be it.
She fights her shoulder up before one.
Incredible power to kick out at just one.
Just look into the eyes of these superstars.
Going for the home run.
Flash! What impact! That has to knock all the wind out of you.
How at this point you don't even stay down long enough for a one count is beyond comprehension.
Sometimes when you unleash your best offense and it doesn't get the job done, you're taken out of your game. That's a real possibility now in this match. You have to question what kind of malintent is behind a power bomb with that much force.
Got the leg and drops the elbow.
A classic strategy for a reason. Cutting down the champion right from the very base. Now that is a winning mentality.
Gets herself out of harm's way. Victoria anticipated that one.
Someone call a dentist.
Victoria setting her opponent up into the spider's web. She's going up now, going up high. Flying, diving leg drop.
Absolutely squashed their opponent there.
The challenger struggling for anything here.
If she can turn things around here, I'll be speechless.
Victoria in total control. Hoisted her opponent up. Widow's peak.
The champ is in control.
And Piper is failing to offer any resistance here.
There's incredible impact with every maneuver Victoria delivers.
She's choosing to leave the ring now. She's ready to take this match to the outside.
With all of this in mind, take it from me. Nothing good ever comes from rearranging furniture. She goes under the ropes, back inside.
Good. Putting her back in her place.
She's bringing the table into play here.
She is done playing around.
Down with a suplex. Now Victoria asserting control.
And Niven has to pull a trick from her sleeve. Looks like setting up for a suplex.
Gonna finish things off.
Wow!
Her body cut that table in half.
There might not be anything left of her after that.
Victoria lifting her opponent up.
And there it is. The title's not going anywhere tonight.
2. Do you guys think that this will finally end this rivalry? This big victory here?
Well, we certainly hope so. It's two proud competitors Gave it their all, but the loser not too happy.
I don't think this rivalry is anywhere near finished.
Champion.
Now, why would the champion do that?
I mean, she's the champ. She can essentially do whatever she wants.
This is not the way a champion should act.
Sure it is. It's the way a smart champion should act. Protect your gold by any means necessary.
So there's the bell, and what started with an attack while making their way to the ring is now an official match.
I gotta imagine that brutal assault has taken some kind of toll, though.
Yeah, as this match goes on, the lasting effects of that attack might become a factor.
Oh, man. Oof, that can knock you out.
Clothesline. So effective. Turns that back on Victoria.
Big boot. And I think, oh yeah, Victoria's bleeding. Oh my goodness.
Just punishing their opponent. Not the hair. Anything but the hair.
Win at any cost.
Uh-oh. And an answer from her.
Oh, what a stiff shot.
Yeah, I think that one, yeah, she's bleeding.
She drew first blood.
If I'm Piper Niven, I'm taking this match as an opportunity to prove that I am truly a dominant force in WWE. I'm bullying the competition with my mix of power and agility, and I'm not letting up.
Yeah, Piper is so dangerous. If she does all that, she could be unstoppable in this match. Big back body drop.
Oh, you see the height on that?
Uses the edge of the knee.
A little showboating from Victoria.
Victoria taking it to the top rope.
Look out!
Whoa, what a landing!
The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
Oh yeah, she is really getting fired up.
And she slides her back to the mat. And she's going right back up the ropes.
Nice running crossbody.
Now Victoria asserting control.
Niven's got to find a way to put her best foot forward here.
And she's only taking more damage at this stage.
Yeah, but this far into the match, you can't help but be impressed by the relative resilience.
What a suplex.
Oh, choke lift. Power. and then just dropping them.
Able to save herself there. Point of the elbow finds the mark.
And they're going shot for shot, blow for blow.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
Slugging away with everything they've got.
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags. Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up. This is truly disheartening to watch. These are such talent. Victoria in total control. Hoisting her opponent up. Widow's pick.
Niven in big-time jeopardy.
And quickly now, shoulders down for the win. That'll be a win. What a hard-fought victory.
Here is your winner, Victoria!
All it took was that unexpected sneak attack, but with that tipping the scales, they capture the win.
It's gotta hurt having a potential win stolen from you like this.
Hey, they could have launched a surprise attack of their own. That's on them.
That might just be one of the craziest things you've ever said. Piper looks like she's got a lot on her mind, and I'm sure we're going to hear about it.
And I think she's going to address the champ. Waiting for a response from the champ. Let's see if she gets one.
Looks like the champ has heard enough and is answering the call.
Yeah, Corey, but actions will speak louder than words.
It really feels like this situation is going to explode at any moment.
She's just put out the challenge, but will her opponent bite?
I hope so. I want to see this.
No wasting time for her. They're about to go at it right now.
We're about to witness the terrifying strength of Piper Niven.
Few superstars in WWE can match that power, and I don't know if there's anyone who can beat her impactful arsenal. When Piper steps between those ropes, there's little to no hope of stopping her.
She looks very determined to prove just that here tonight.
And then there's the conniving mind of Victoria, already working on how she's going to get the win here.
I don't think being smart is conniving, Saxton. Victoria knows what it takes to win at all costs, and that's something that's earned her a top spot in WWE. Collar and elbow. Strong shove there. Locking up with the collar and elbow.
Ooh, a little shove.
Fire with a straight shot there. Answering back.
So much pride, so much resiliency on display. Ooh. Who will break first? That is the question.
And Niven perhaps struggling to keep up there.
That's the kind of ability Victoria is looking to show tonight. If I'm Piper Niven, I'm taking this match as an opportunity to prove that I'm truly a dominant force in WWE. I'm bullying the competition with my mix of power and agility, and I'm not letting up.
Yeah, Piper is so dangerous. If she does all that, she could be unstoppable in this match. Oh, that hurt! Clothesline! Looking to go up high.
She sees her rising to her feet. This is her opportunity. Up high.
Crossbody from the top.
All that size and momentum landing with a sickening thud. Sending her up on the top rope. And here we go now, top rope. Military press slam. Now Victoria asserting control.
There's incredible impact with every maneuver Victoria delivers.
Dealing out some damage and looking good doing it.
Got her in her clutches.
Suplex attempt. Able to go behind, though. Into a chop block.
At last, Piper keeping that string of offense in check.
Proving she's not going to take things lying down. Oh, right on the arm.
They've been pushing each other for weeks now, and I can't believe it's reached this point.
Yeah, Cole, when a feud gets this intense, it's hard to come back from it. This is something they'll carry for years.
Dropping them. And an overbearing amount of offense against Niven here.
And Niven has to pull a trick from her sleeve.
Back and forth, trading reversals.
She fights Piper back. Clothesline! Knife edge chop. Victoria lifting her opponent up.
Widow's Peak. Will that do it for Victoria? Will that do it?
2 count. Victoria takes it.
Here is your winner, Victoria!
And Piper Niven has to be incensed by this loss.
Victoria using every twisted tactic in her head to get the win here. Victoria on her way to the ring.
The champ has some words for the WWE Universe.
The champ doing some serious chest pounding here.
She seems more confident than ever.
Statement made by Victoria. Guarantee like that could really come back to bite her.
Or it could be the defining moment for her as a champion.
And this woman is a storm the likes of which WWE has never experienced before. It's Jade Cargill ready to get things going in this one.
Unparalleled power. That's the name of the game for Jade Cargill. The intimidation factor is already there just from the moment you get your eyes on her. But then, it's a whole other game once she physically imposes her...
Haymaker after haymaker. Bam! Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
WWE Universe appreciating these athletes going all out.
Knife edge chop.
What a show of disrespect standing on their opponent.
Were you guys expecting this?
Not at all. She has decided to insert herself in this match, and remember, there are no disqualifications. Oh, this is perfectly legal.
She's made her target known.
And did she really need to do that?
Apparently she did, Saxton. Apparently she did.
Byron, what kind of mindset do you have to thrive in a no DQ match?
You have to be willing to both dish it out and take it, Michael. Sure, there's a thrill of being able to use a chair without the worry of disqualification, but you have to remember that you're not the only one with that freedom.
Yeah, swing that chair as freely as you want, but be prepared to feel it swung back at you sooner rather than later.
Oh, she was ready with the counter. Facebuster first. Wow. Ooh, boy, what a kick. And an elbow.
Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
Putting her in a dangerous position. Check out this power. Military press way up there.
Military press slam. She's being derailed here.
Sure, bodies are aching here, but I don't think the towel's getting thrown in.
Jade is in a distressing spot.
Alarms must be going off in Jade's head now.
This might be one of the greatest rivalries the WWE Universe has ever witnessed. This has progressed far beyond any animosity we've seen in recent memory.
I'm just glad we have the pleasure of being able to call their matches.
What's Victoria got planned? Dropped with a suplex.
Back body drop. Oh, what a kick. Victoria with an aggressive game plan here.
Victoria's proving to be quite the force.
Knife edge chop. Oh, choke lift. Power. And then just splat. Completely flattened, and that should do it. That has to do it.
Uh-oh. Powerbomb. Picture-perfect example for when you just want to put someone down with authority.
And enters back into the ring. Oh, man. Did you hear this? Hoping that was enough, was it? And referee cuts off the count at 1.
Not even letting the ref get to the 2 count. Vicious, downright savage club right there.
Jade gets fended off. The spider's web. Climbing up, she got something big planned here.
Incoming.
A devastating leg drop.
Did you guys feel the rumble from that impact? Victoria lifting her opponent up. Widow's kick.
And that can keep Jade down. Looking for the pin, but was that enough?
2. And she's still in the game.
Escaping that pin must have taken almost everything she's got.
Well worth it. Look how frustrated her opponent is.
Was not able to seal the deal with her best move. Now she's asking, what more can I do?
And this is really getting out of hand here. Someone needs to step in.
Things not going well for Jade.
Jade has to trust her instincts at this point.
Ooh, elbow strike.
Victoria retaliates.
Oh, man, by the hair.
Hair whip. I don't think people realize the amount of strength it takes to hurl someone like that.
Oh, driving the elbow.
And now placed in the corner.
Hanging Dragon Sleeper.
Victoria with an aggressive game plan here.
Victoria's proving to be quite the force.
A flat-out power into the scoop slam.
Oh, not the hair. Anything but the hair. Just dropped her like she was nothing.
And look at front. A back suplex. Victoria setting her opponent up into the spider's web.
Victoria trying to ramp things up.
She wants to take this thing to the outside. Clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring.
A steel chair? Something we all know can be a devastating weapon. No! How are these women keeping this intensity? How are they not entirely drained by now?
Pure adrenaline's got to be taken over. It's the only explanation.
Counters! She's starting to feel the effects of that offense.
Cargill held nothing back on that attack.
Throws her back in from ringside.
Oh, man!
Oh, my! Oh, with authority!
So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about...
Victoria lifting her opponent up. Widow's pick.
Will that do it for Victoria? Will that do it?
Victoria lifting her opponent up. Widow's pick.
This has to be the one that ends this.
Cargill can withstand much more of this.
Cargill might be in panic soon.
Victoria lifting her opponent up. Widow's pick.
Bad spot for Cargill. And staying with it into the cover. 2.
Victoria takes it.
Here is your winner, Victoria!
And Victoria walks away with the W.
Victoria proving once again why she's one of the biggest threats in the division today.
One of the most powerful superstars in the women's division, Piper Niven.
Piper Niven is no nonsense with no time for fun and games. You get in her way, she'll run right through you without a second thought.
Yeah, stepping into the ring against Niven is certainly no laughing matter. She's ready to make that statement loud and clear here tonight.
But they've got to compete with the always calculating mind of Victoria.
Not only focused on breaking boundaries, she's also focused on breaking her opponents, picking her opponents apart mentally before dissecting them physically inside the ring. Victoria is dangerous.
Look at this. Hair pull mat slam. Corey, any advice on how to combat a competitor like Piper Niven?
The key is to disorient her, Cole. Get her flustered and out of sorts. Piper Niven has something of a chip on her shoulder, and if you can frustrate her and get her angry, you'll pave the way for her to make plenty of mistakes.
Oh, look at this now. Corey, when you're up top like that, there's only one way to go. Vicious back suplex. That move wasn't originally intended for the top rope, but that's what we just saw.
Ooh, running knee strike.
And Piper is failing to offer any resistance here.
Yeah, this is how you take on Piper. She's flustered and disoriented, clearly frustrated and making mistakes now.
Propped up in the corner.
Wicked chop.
Foot to the belly.
She's starting to struggle here.
And now is the time to dig deep, to start tapping into your stamina reserves. Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
Oh, she retaliates. Clothesline! Off with their head. Now Victoria asserting control.
And Niven has to pull a trick from her sleeve.
A standing moonsault is always impressive, but when you're that size, it's absolutely unbelievable.
Oh, choke lift. Power. And then just dropping them. Victoria in total control. Hoisted her opponent up. Widow's peak.
Will that do it for Victoria? Beautiful. Right into the cover.
2. And that'll do it. It's finally over.
Here is your winner, Victoria!
Tonight, Piper Niven did not survive.
Piper Niven has a perpetual bad attitude, and you can bet this loss only made it worse. She's not going to forget this anytime soon.
Piper Niven here, ready for singles action.
Piper is a superstar who doesn't wait for opportunities to come to her. She creates her own. And Piper's no stranger to this game. She knows exactly what to do to make it to the top of the mountain.
Intimidating, unyielding. You don't want to stand in Piper Niven's way.
But they've got to compete with the always calculating mind of Victoria.
Not only focused on breaking boundaries, she's also focused on breaking her opponents, picking her opponents apart mentally before dissecting them physically inside the ring. Victoria is dangerous.
It pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time. Corey, what do you think Piper Niven needs to do in order to come out on top in this one?
The most important thing for Piper to remember here is not to make any unforced errors. She needs to keep her emotions in check and make sure to, in a manner of speaking, look before she leaps. The last thing Piper needs is to be her own worst enemy in this match.
Dropping them. The damage is starting to affect her.
Victoria's offensive wherewithal was on point.
Ah, what a smash!
That is just insulting.
And Piper is failing to offer any resistance here.
There's incredible impact with every maneuver Victoria delivers.
A little showboating from Victoria.
Victoria retaliates.
At last, Victoria keeping that string of offense in check.
It's time for Victoria to take advantage of a misstep and take command. Uh-oh. Powerbomb. No muss, no fuss on that delivery. Someone clearly doesn't want this match to go on much longer than it has to.
Knife edge chop. Now Victoria asserting control.
And Niven has to pull a trick from her sleeve.
Her endurance is really being tested now.
I don't think either one has the edge at this point, though.
Oh, man, by the hair. Hair whip. I honestly can't believe we just saw a human being tossed like that.
Always a volatile and unstable situation when superstars with a rivalry like this one get in the ring.
It's basically just a recipe for disaster. They'll hold nothing back in their pursuit of victory.
This is a deeply personal beef, and they're trying to settle it the only way they know how. With a clothesline.
For Niven.
As the wrist trapped, and this is just next level brutality.
Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught.
Powerbomb!
A powerbomb like that will leave you with bruises and remind you of this moment for days. Attacking the leg there.
Goes without saying, but a leg injury will hamper your ability to do just about anything.
Slam! What impact!
And an overbearing amount of offense against Niven here.
Victoria's proving to be quite the force.
Uh-oh. Way too...
Oh, diving moonsault! DDT!
Victoria is really fired up. Scoops up their opponent into a massive backbreaker. Simple but effective side headlock takeover. Tremendous pressure applied.
Victoria with an aggressive game plan here.
And Niven has to pull a trick from her sleeve. Victoria trying to ramp things up.
Back elbow.
Did you see that?
Oh, a knee. Lights out.
Victoria gonna deliver her finishing move. Spider's web. Victoria lifting her opponent up. Widow's peak.
Will that do it for Victoria? Will that do it?
2 count. And that's it. Victoria is your winner.
Here is your winner, Victoria!
Tonight, Piper Niven did not survive.
Victoria using every twisted tactic in her head to get the win here.
Bell sounds, and since Candice LeRae embraced her darkest thoughts, the Poison Pixie is looking to seriously harm her opponents.
Well, Candice is a tremendous athlete, but the way she found that edge brings a level of aggression that makes up for her lack of size.
We know LeRae can strike at any time without warning. What I want to know is, will karma soon come back on Candice?
But they've got to compete with the always calculating mind of Victoria.
Not only focused on breaking boundaries, she's also focused on breaking her opponents, picking her opponents apart mentally before dissecting them physically inside the ring. Victoria is dangerous. Back body drop! You see that height on that? Oh, man.
Axe handle finds its target.
What's Victoria got planned?
And down with the suplex.
Candice didn't look too comfortable there.
Victoria taking care of business with that attack.
Ooh, that hurt right to the kidney.
Golly.
Back suplex.
Very nice.
Candice now undertaking a barrage.
Victoria's proving to be quite the force.
No way.
Someone that size is not supposed to be able to do a moonsault like that.
We often talk about Candice LeRae's toughness, but to some, it's just stubbornness. Corey, could that possibly backfire on her tonight?
Well, if you want to call Candice stubborn, go ahead. But she's got enough experience in that ring to know what she's doing. So I don't think it'll backfire at all.
Getting her set up for something in the corner.
And she quickly turned that around. And that was an efficient display of offense with that maneuver. And Victoria able to reverse that.
Brutal face buster.
Now Victoria asserting control.
LeRae showing some vulnerabilities in her game.
Victoria gonna deliver her finishing move, Spider's Web. Incredible athleticism. She's just taken so much damage to this point.
And in these situations, it's hard to not get desperate, to start going for Hail Mary plays.
Hair pull mat slam.
Oh my goodness.
Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting.
A steady stream of moves taking out LeRae.
There's incredible impact with every maneuver Victoria delivers.
Ooh. Oh, man. Looks like her opponent's not going to need a chiropractor.
Ooh. Oh, God. Face first with a waistlock takedown.
After humble beginnings, this has really grown into a career-defining conflict for these superstars.
For years, their names will be spoken together as everyone recalls the war they waged against one another.
Yeah, this is history in the making, guys.
DDT!
Transitions into the pen. Is this it?
She just will not give up, Cole.
Back elbow smash, nothing fancy. Oh, God, what an elbow.
Oh, man, by the hair. Hair whip.
All the way up. Sidewalk slam delivered. Oh, yeah, she is really getting fired up.
Dangerous Hurricane Rana.
Ooh. Victoria anticipated that one.
Oh, my God. Poison Rana.
Oof, putting their full weight on the arm.
She wants to seize the moment now, waiting on her opponent. And she just avoided some serious damage.
Oh, and back to the elbow.
Man, she's got to get herself together here. Look at this.
Oh, from the rope.
Ooh. Oh, man, inverted backbreaker. Ow.
Victoria in total control. Hoisting her opponent up. Widow's pick.
Is that going to decide it for Victoria?
Now with the cover.
That's got to be it.
And that...
Congratulations. What the?
Laying waste to both competitors. It's a battle for supremacy.
Every woman wants it. Few get the distinction of holding it. This match is for the WWE Women's Championship.
The prestige of this title can't be overstated. Every member of our women's division covets this title and wants their turn as champion.
But there can only be one, and that's about to be decided right here.
Big kick. What's she got here?
Oh my, down with authority. Point of the elbow, nailed it. Oh, look at this. Hair pull mat slam. Forearms for the second rope.
Driving down.
And an overbearing amount of offense against Niven here.
There's incredible impact with every maneuver Victoria delivers.
Victoria anticipated that one. Ooh, face first.
The challenger taking some minor damage. Corey, what do you think Piper Niven needs to do in order to come out on top in this one?
The most important thing for Piper to remember here is not to make any unforced errors. She needs to keep her emotions in check and make sure to, in a manner of speaking, look before she leaps. The last thing Piper needs is to be her own worst enemy in this match. Oh, and a clothesline.
Victoria with an aggressive game plan here.
And Niven has to pull a trick from her sleeve.
Another!
Just punishing.
That has to have weakened the back. Generating offense now is going to be strenuous.
Here it comes. The rack attack! Nails it. Oof.
Uh-oh, this is not going to end well. Crash landing, powerbomb.
Might have just taken one step closer to the title with that powerbomb. Victoria taking it to the top rope. Oh, hung right up on the rope. Oh, come on.
Oh, man, by the hair.
Hair whip. Challenger's in a bad way.
Yeah, this is where the longer this match goes on, the more trouble there simply is.
Would you look at this?
She is removing the turnbuckle pad now.
Lifting them with a choke. Look at this power and then dropping them. Being carried around now.
Up and over, all the way to the floor.
And with that, the champ just showed everyone who owns the ring. She leaves the ring, but she can be counted out here. And an overbearing amount of offense against Niven here.
There's incredible impact with every maneuver Victoria delivers.
And now thrown back into the ring.
Oh, ho, ho. Ooh.
These two going strike for strike, it seems.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
As this rivalry has grown more and more intense, reason has gone right out the window.
That happens when a feud is allowed to fester like this one has.
Yeah, there's no telling what we might see tonight. There's just so much rage and resentment in the ring. Knife edge chop.
Victoria gonna deliver her finishing move, the spider's web.
Moonsault. Knife edge chop. Oh, man, by the hair. Hair whip.
A little showboating from Victoria.
Textbook side headlock takeover. Tremendous pressure on the head and neck.
Victoria with an aggressive game plan here.
And Niven has to pull a trick from her sleeve.
Powerbomb!
Victoria in total control. Hoisting her opponent up. Widow's peak.
The champ might have just ended things right there.
Victoria trying to ramp things up.
Stomping the arm. And Piper is failing to...
Schoolboy into the pin.
She kicks out with force.
She is showing us something special here tonight.
Has an answer for Niven. Oh, he scouted that one.
From the ring all the way to the floor. And she's tracking her opponent. Might be ready to put her away. Watch out. Suicide dive! A roll of the dice and it pays off in full. Bam!
Now Victoria asserting control.
Niven's got to find a way to put her best foot forward here.
Throws her back in from ringside.
Launching. Big leg drop.
Victoria in total control. Hoisting her opponent up. Widow's peak.
Will the champ make that pay off? Beautiful transition.
And now the cover.
The champion retains.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE Women's Champion, Victoria!
A successful title defense for our champion.
What a battle. The champion was faced with a formidable adversary, but was able to overcome the challenge.